Yuno's death is literally almost trending on Twitter. What the hell is happening? Yo! Welcome back to a new video. As always, it is your host, SGSAMI. Now, of course, we have lost the channel, but that doesn't change anything. We are once again back with another Black Clover review. Black Clover chapter 238. Now, of course, this is the early translations. The official translations come out on Sunday, so be sure to support the official release. But unofficially, this chapter is titled The Power of Zenon. And of course, it features the centerfold main character, one of the third Dark Triads, Zenon. Now, of course, we don't actually know his second name, but anyway, let's get straight into it. The chapter starts literally seconds momentarily after Zenon and William crash through the floor. We got Latoli, Yuno, and Klaus there, just shocked. Captain Vengeance! How come? Who is that guy? And we instantly go into a flashback. So it turns out when Yuno was shown his memories a couple chapters ago by one of his servants or one of the protectors of the royal family, of the Grimbelial family. He saw this, like dark people walking towards them. Now, officially, a lot of us thought the center one was Dante, and we got Vanica and Zenon on the right and left. But no, it turns out the ones who Yuno saw in that vision is literally Zenon, led by the other two guys that just got killed. So Yuno instantly recognizes him. You are. Oh dear. And Zenon's just there, still, his hands in his pocket, looking down on them like they are literally insects, not even paying attention to them. Literally looks over to his two comrades and go, Gedrois and Poyal got defeated, I see. 40% after all, obviously referencing that Gedrois and Poyal could only access 40% of the devil's power. Now, we don't know how this exactly works, but somehow the Spade Kingdom members are able to use devil powers and harness percentage powers, and Gedrois and Poyal are able to possess a 40%. Now, Zenon notices this, and they're both defeated, and he goes, I guess there's literally no point in bringing people here that they can't go up to 50%. Instantly, Belle comes out. Yuno, hurry up, you spirit drive. Yo, this is the first time we've seen Belle panicking. Like, back when Asta and Yuno were facing Belle wasn't even panicking then. Belle was chill. She used spirit dive and she was like, oh, lovey-dovey. She was fine. She told off Klaus and Hammond back then. But now, in this situation, Belle is sweating. She is panicking. That guy is dangerous. You spirit dive now. Zenon instantly, without a moment's notice, goes in for this extremely... I don't know what to tell you. This attack is insane. It's coming in from everywhere. It is literally coming in from everywhere. Latoli, Yuno, Klaus set up their defenses, but they notice instantly there is literally nowhere they can dodge. Like, what? How do you dodge this? I'm looking at this right now. There is no escape. It's coming in from the front. It's coming in from the sides. It's coming in from the roof. There is no way to dodge this. Latoli even notices the gap between the power. Klaus finishes the sentence. It's too big. Yuno, obviously being the immortal god MC, manages to dodge. Looks over to Klaus and Latoli. GG, well played. Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed the death of Klaus. There is absolutely no way he has survived this. On top of that, Latoli or Kivin is actually one of my favorite characters. And I'm just looking at this right now. There is a spike going through her neck and out the other side. Klaus is one straight through his heart. Neither have their heads damaged, but counting off the top of my head, Klaus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 piercing straight through his body. 1 directly through the heart. Latoli has the exact same one straight through the heart, and another going straight through her neck. The thing is here, Klaus, you can argue, has plot armor. So is Klaus really dead? I don't know. But Latoli or Kivin, there ain't no plot armor saving her. That one going straight through her neck, I think, is the finisher. The chapter instantly moves to Yuno seeing, and the flashbacks commence. And this is why I think they're dead, because every single person shown here, except Vengeance, is dead. Hammond, dead. Latoli, Klaus, the other guy that was protecting Vengeance a couple chapters ago, he's pretty dead as well. And the rest of the squad that are dead. He also sees his mother. He also sees the kingdom, his own house or like palace on fire. And he also sees the man who was loyal to his family saving his life. Every person except Vengeance in this panel is very much dead. But then instantly, Yuno reacts, you bastard! Charging straight on towards Zenon. Now, the key factor here is Yuno despairing? Is he despairing here? Because, of course, he just saw, like, his closest friends literally just get massacred. He just charges in screaming, so is he despairing? Now, remember, a wielder of a full-leaf Clover Grimoire, if they fall into despair, they will rise with demon magic. So, are we going to see demon wind magic sooner than expected? Yuno charges into Zenon with Spirit of Zephyr, but he realizes it's not doing shit. It ain't cutting through Zeno's bones. Zenon, on the other hand, we finally see his hands. There's a double reference. Picks up a sword, slashes straight through Yuno's Spirit of Zephyr. And he says, I will show you a glimpse of my power. And he yells, 55%. I don't know what is happening in this panel, but there is a demon behind them, and they're in like this cube. I don't know what's going on. Yuno's just looking up, and Zenon responds, it's not, and I love this quote, and I hope this is the official translation, because Zenon responds and goes, it's not that you are weak, it's just that I'm just that strong. Everything is for the glory of the Spade Kingdom. We finally see Zeno's hands. Now, of course, we don't see his hands actually, but we see him in glove, holding a sword, slashing straight through Spirit of Zephyr. We see Zeno's demon horn, and then we see another normal horn, which proves my point that these people are using demon powers to enhance their normal magic. The white one obviously represents Zeno's normal magic, which is bone magic, and the devil side is referencing Zeno's demon side. Now, what's interesting is the mark on Zeno's eyes has actually grown in this panel. So, like, going back even a little bit, the mark only went maybe to like the center of his forehead, but now it goes all across his head. So, and it's obviously, it goes straight through the eye, the same as Asta pretty much. You know how Asta, when he gets the red eye, there are marks going from his jawline straight into his eye. This is pretty much what's happening, but it's coming through the mark, and obviously the demon horn, and that's it. Black, cut to black. We then see the guy we met a couple chapters ago rushing straight, seeing the Golden Dawn base falling over in ruins, reaches the point, sees Yuno impaled by Zeno's sword on a rock, Belle crying her eyes out on Yuno's chest, and the chapter ends. A voice that doesn't reach, Ralph's scream, echoes in vain. Is Yuno dead? Yo. Now, obviously, Yuno is the main character, but he looks so fucking dead. There was a sword going straight through him, But what's interesting here is obviously Belle is crying on Yuno's chest. This is important because if Yuno were to die, Belle would disappear, so Belle wouldn't be crying. On top of that, Yuno's grimoire, you can see a book, and I'm assuming that's Yuno's grimoire, so you can see Yuno's grimoire. Now, we've seen time and time again, and it's still white for the record, so he hasn't died. So he hasn't fallen into despair, isn't turned into a 5-leaf, or it might have actually, because we don't actually get to see it perfectly. But what's interesting here is when a person dies, that grimoire disappears, unless it gets turned into a 5-leaf, and then that grimoire doesn't disappear. So what's interesting here is, Yuno is definitely still alive, but he is very much on the verge of death. I don't know how long it has been. A lot of people are complaining, they're like, yo, where is everyone else? Where are the black bulls? Where are the coral peacocks? Or the azure deer? Where is everyone else? Where are the silver eagles? Hello? 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 Team squad? Where is Captain... Where are the other captains? Where is Julius with his time powers? Now, obviously, Julius got nerfed, so maybe he can't see in the future that much. But where is Rolopchika? Can't she see everything that is happening? Maybe she did. Maybe next chapter we see him trying to revive Yuno. Yuno's grimoire disappearing, and suddenly Asta and Mimosa arrive on the scene. But the way it stands, Yuno is practically on the verge of death, and because of that, Twitter was trending. And that is insane. We almost got Twitter trending. We had like 980 tweets talking about Yuno's death in the space of like 1 hour. That is literally insane. If we knew this chapter was gonna blow up that much, like, oh my god. As you all know, both the anime episodes recently trended. If the manga trended this week as well, oh my god, that would have been insane. We were close. Black Clover is growing, but just not that far. This chapter was truly insane, and I don't know, dude, is Yuno dead? Is he dead? He looks dead. Like, he looks dead. Bella is literally crying on his chest. And the sword straight through his stomach. But either way, if Yuno survives, Klaus and Latoli are super dead. We'll have to see what happens in Black Clover chapter 239. If you enjoyed this chapter, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. My name is Yuno, as always. Peace.